Hello traders, welcome back to this video. I hope you guys are doing great. So welcome back to the channel where you get your best analysis each and every Sundays and Wednesdays. So in today's video I have some few pairs for you guys. So before I do the analysis, I want to go through USDJPY and GBPJPY, where we had a very good bias, and I told you guys we are looking for buying opportunities to the upside. So I believe if you got a chance to have or an opportunity to have your entries for buying opportunities to the upside, I told you guys will be having a reaction from the 1 hour time frame order block. So I had analyzed for you guys, and I told you I expect some buying pressure from this point of interest down here. We have this order block down here. So this is an order block down here that had a very good fair value gap, and that is why I had told you to have your entries from that area. And then we had a very good change of character from that point up here. That is why I preferred to be looking for opportunities, buying opportunities from this order block, the extreme point of interest. So we had a very good reaction from that point. And as for me, I was waiting to see if price will come into this area, this order block here. After the price reacted from this point here and cleared this high to form our change of character to the upside. But unfortunately, the market did not come into this area, and instead, the market reacted from this fair value gap. And also, you can say we have this breaker block. The market reacted from that point. And as for me, I had a very good entry from that area, this breaker block. But most of the time, I don't usually trade breaker blocks. But this was a very powerful breaker block to trade from. And I had my entry at this point, and I took my profits around this area because we had a very good reaction from this point. But it is unfortunate that I did not catch this movement to the upside, but it is how the market works. And so I expect the market I expect the market to come into this area, but we did not have any entry from that kind of an area. But our bias generally was a very perfect bias from down here. You can see clearly, and right now the price is already going to the external liquidity, and I expect this high to be taken out. So I will not be analyzing this pair today because right now the move has already happened, and currently right now what I want to see is I want to see this external high being taken out, and then after that I will be expecting a pullback. So to fill in these fair value gaps, if you come into the daily time frame, we have a very big fair value gap being formed around that area. You can see this fair value gap. So after this high has been cleared out, that is when I'll be trying to look for, let's say maybe if price is willing to have a pullback, and then I'll update you guys. But currently right now, we cannot have any entry as from that point because the move has already happened. So if I go to GBPJPY also, I told you guys also to look for buying opportunities on GBPJPY to the upside. So coming into the 4 hour time frame, those who trade patterns, you can see which kind of this pattern is. Let me know which kind of a pattern is this one here on the comment section. So coming into the 1 hour time frame, my trade, I took a trade from this point here, and I had analyzed for you guys why I took the trade from this point. And then my first take profit was at this high up here, and then the full take profit was at this external liquidity. And I told you guys that we are supposed to be looking for buys on GBPJPY also. So if, for example, you got a very good trade, let's say maybe from this area, we have this order block, though we do not have any inducement at that point to for price to take out before moving to the upside. If you got a trade from this order block here to the upside, I think you made a very good profit. So if I give you a bias, let's say maybe if I tell you the price is bullish, you should always try as much as possible to look for buying opportunities. So if we always anticipate, just try as much as possible to do as we always say on our analysis. So today I have some few analysis. Let me start with GBPUSD. I have a very good analysis on GBPUSD. So on GBPUSD, if I zoom out on the 1 hour time frame, you can see currently we are very, very bullish to the upside, and price shifted the market structure here. As for me, I consider this as a change of character, a very powerful concept. I consider this as a change of character. Remember, the price is making higher highs and higher lows to the upside. So at this point, I had this pullback here. The price came back down, took out this inducement here. We have this pullback that did not take out any inducement in this movement. So when the price came back down, took out this low and then went back up to take that high, I consider this high up here a break of structure, a valid break of structure to the upside. So I want to see if price will be respecting my bars from that point. So this is a valid break of structure in the 1 hour time frame to the upside, and we have a very good clearing of the market clearing liquidity down here. So this is a liquidity grab down there, and the price went up to clear structure, to break a structure. So when the price came back down to clear this low, I consider this as a valid change of character to the downside. So this is my change of character, and then now it means when the price comes back, I'll be taking my selling opportunities to the downside. So currently right now we had this pullback, the price came into this high. So if we have this change of character, it means the price will be rejecting from this high. This is our strong high up here. So it means when price comes into the extreme, let's say maybe up to this point up here, the price will be rejecting to the downside, and that is exactly what the price did. At first, the price came into this order block here, reacted from that order block, but there was still there was a fair value gap at this point up here. So I knew very well, even if the market moved this low, I was waiting to see if the price will come into this order block, but the price did not come into that area. But I also expect a good reaction from this point, but we will see what the market will do. The market reacted from this point, and I knew very well the market will still come back to fill this fair value gap up here. So the market came into this extreme area, and then we have this selling reaction. And currently, right now, I want to wait more for more information or for more confirmation that the price is willing to push even lower, because I expect price to be dropping down. After that change of characters was formed, I expect price to be moving even lower to come into these areas to fill these fair value gaps that are remaining down here. These are the only fair value gaps that the market left behind, and I anticipate that the market will have that pullback come into this area and fill those fair value gap before even moving higher. So currently right now on GBPUSD, if I come into the 1 hour time frame, because now we do not have any break of structure to the downside to have a clear zone where we will have our entry. We have some fair value gaps up here. I expect if the market will be willing to play out inside here before moving to the downside, I will be expecting the market to at least try and fill some fair value gaps and grab more liquidity before moving to the downside. So you guys will be updated on Wednesday. I'll make sure I try as much as possible to make a video on Wednesday, although I'm not very sure about that. But in case you get any confirmation, try as much as possible to wait for a confirmation so that you can have your selling opportunities to the downside. So on GBPSD, for me, I'm anticipating to look for a selling opportunity, a short-term selling opportunity to the downside, And if I see the price clearing this low, I will shift I will be even more concentrated to look for selling opportunities to the downside. And also in the 15 minutes time frame, we have this order block here that is unmitigated, though we do not have any structure shift to the downside. To confirm this order block as a strong order block, so we will just wait patiently to see what the price will be doing around that area. And then currently right now we have price reacting from this area, from this order block here. This is reacting. Price came and tapped into this area, and then we have this reaction to the upside. And we already have a change of character, confirming that price will be pushing even higher to the upside. So at this point, this is the change of character. Let me mark the change of character for you. We have a liquidity sweep on this high. We have a very good liquidity sweep on that high. And then the price went down to break this low that went up to clear that liquidity at that point. So that is our break of structure, a valid break of structure to the downside after the price swept this high's liquidity. So when that high is being cleared out, we have our change of character to the to the upside. So this is my change of character to the upside. Here it is a very clear change of character. So it means when the price comes back down, I expect it to, let's say, maybe take the internal structure, which is this internal structure here. So I expect this low to be taken out, and then price will be reacting from any, for example, from this fair value gap here that was mitigated, but the price did not mitigate the fair value gap very well. But I think after the price takes out this inducement down here, we'll be having a push to the upside. And my first target will be up there at this order block here. Or even the price can take out this high and then go to the downside. So we already have a change of character from this point here. It means the price is currently reacting from this break of structure. This break of structure here, although this is not a valid break of structure for me, so I'll not consider that as a break of structure for me, but the price is currently reacting from this area because of that break to the upside. So I have this change of character, and I expect if price comes into this area, I'll take my buys from this point and target this high, because uh, the market has already changed character, signaling that the market is ready to move even higher. Let's say maybe to this high up here. So I'll be targeting a 1:3 risk to reward ratio when the market opens. So let's wait and see what the market will happen at that point. But currently, as for me, because I have that change of character, this is a very risky trade. This setup here is a very risky trade. So be very careful when trying to look for that scalping opportunity. So at that point, let's just wait, and then I'll update. I'll make sure I try as much as possible to update you guys, or even try to share the setup on my Telegram channel. So that is my view on GBPUSD. Because I don't have that point to have my entry to the downside, I'll just wait patiently to see if I have the point of entry. So I also have another pair. I have NAS 100. On NAS 100, as from my previous video, I was telling you guys I am waiting for a change of character to confirm my buying opportunity to the upside. And currently, right now, it seems that the price will not come into this area because we already have a change of character to the upside. And it means, let me clear this point of interest for now. So if I come into the 1 hour time frame, I want to see where the price is, where the price tapped into before having this kind of reaction. At this point, you can see clearly we have a very good change of character to the upside. After the market, let me mark this change of character. This is my change of character after the market pulled back into these areas to sweep the internal structures at this point. I was waiting for price to tap this order block up here, but the price did not come into that area. Instead, the price reacted from this fair value gap at this point and went to the downside to break the structure down here. So this is the break of structure. And you can see clearly in this move here, we do not have any pullback. We do not have any inducement. So it basically means this high has a high probability of being taken out. And that is exactly what the market did. And also the market cleared also this other high up here. So it is very clearly that we are currently shifting bullish. So after this change of character, I expect a pullback at least to a 50% level, and then I'll try to take my trade from there. So if I take my fib level from this area to this high, the high probability area for the market to come back down is to come into these areas, take out this internal structure here, and then as a liquidity, and then we have a good confirmation, let's say maybe from an order block down here to the upside. So the price came and tapped into this area. There is a very good order block with a fair value gap. At this point we have this 1 hour order block here, this 1 hour order block at that point. So the market came and tapped into this area, and then let me adjust it. So the market came and tapped into this area, and then we have that reaction to the upside. The market shift bullish to the upside. So you remember that I told you guys we have a good change of character here. So the market had to come back down to sweep in the internal structures. So let me go into the 4 hour time frame. We were bearish from this up from this side here. We were bearish, and then the market cleared this high, meaning we shifted market structure to the upside. We had a change of character to the upside, and then after having that change of character, the market had to come back down to sweep these liquidities. These are the major liquidities, sorry, the major inducements. And then after that, the market has come into this point of interest, the 1 hour point of interest, and then we have this change of character to the upside. So currently right now, I want to mark my levels, my points of interest, where I want to see price coming back into before having a reaction to the upside. So as always, as 100 always likes to fill in the fair value gaps, and I will prefer having my extreme point of interest at this point, extreme fair value gap. I want to see if price will be coming into this area to react from this area, and then I'll take my buying opportunities to the upside. And also you can also prefer taking a trade from the order block, this order block down there. But as for me, I'll be looking for a confirmation as when the price will come into this fair value gap. So and also we can see price reacting from this area. So any point of interest where the price will be having a change of character, that is where we'll be having our entry to the upside, because you can see even the USDJPY setup, the buyers, the price never came back into our point of interest to tap into that area. So we will always react with how the price reacts. So these are my points of interest. I'll be looking to take a trade from these areas if I have any confirmation. So we already have our change of character. Let me delete this. We already have our change of character to the upside, and that means if price comes into this area, this will be my point of interest, and then I'll take my buy to the upside from this area. For example, when the price comes into this area, so that is my first entry. First take profit as always, 1:3 ratio, and then the full take profit, I expect this high to be taken out up there. And then the second entry, the second option, my second entry option, I'll expect to see a change of character before I take any trade. So this is my the other point of entry from that area. And then, as always, the first take profit is 1:3 raised to reward ratio, and then the full take profit, the external liquidity. So I expect price to be buying to the upside and clear this high up here as well. So that is my view on NAS 100. Just stay updated and then try as much as possible to look for that those buying opportunities to the upside. So I have also gold. I also have gold. So on gold, if you can see clearly from the 4-hour time frame, we are bullish and we are looking for buying opportunities to the upside. If I drop into the 1-hour time frame, let me have a very simple analysis for you on gold. So we have this high cleared out. I marked for you this high, and I told you I've been telling you guys that we are supposed to be looking for buys to the upside until gold clears this high. And the low that cleared this high is this low down here. So it means this is our strong low down here. So we already have a break of structure to the down to the upside on on the 1-hour time frame. And currently, after the price clears this high, gold can decide to do anything in between this range from this high to that low down there. So gold can decide to do anything inside here before moving even higher to the upside. So this is our low that cleared some consolidation here, the liquidity, some liquidity around this area. After clearing that liquidity, we had this move, but this move here did not clear this high. And then later on, we had this pullback, and then after this pullback formed, gold has been moving to the upside, and we already have our break of structure to the upside currently. So we have gold has formed a very good break of structure to the upside at that point. And after a break of structure or a change of character, as always, I tell you guys that price can decide to do anything because after a break of structure or a change of character, the internal structures are used as liquidity. So after this break of structure, I expect gold to be pulling back, and gold can decide to take out these inducements and then react from this the fair value gap here, this 1-hour fair value gap. So I want to see when the price comes into this area, because this is not a very high probability area. I will want to see a change of character once price comes into that area. So this is the only fair value gap that is remaining behind, and I want to see if the price will be coming into this area to take my buying opportunities to the upside. So I need you to understand that price can even decide to clear this low also, because this low here also is an internal structure. So price can decide to come back down, clear all these internal structures, even including this low, and then come into this area after taking out this low's liquidity, and then now we'll look to see a change of character inside this area to the upside, because at this point I do not have any order block that can be a very good point of interest. You can see clearly from the 30 minutes time frame, we do not have any order block at this end. On the 15 minutes time frame also, I don't see any order block from that point. So the best area to have our entries or to look for our confirmation is from this fair value gap. Let's wait patiently to see what the price will be doing, and we react with how the price is reacting. Currently, at this point, I do not have any confirmation to take my trades to the downside. So let's wait patiently to see what the price will be having for us. But for my point of interest, this is my point of interest down here on that fair value gap. If I have that confirmation from that fair value gap, I'll take my trades from that fair value gap. My stop loss are slightly down here on this low after the confirmation. And then the first take profit, as always, 1:3 is to reward ratio. And then the full take profit, I'll be targeting the external liquidity. So let's wait patiently to see if the price will be moving even higher to clear that high and continue upside, or uh, when the price comes into this area, that is where we will have our buying opportunities. So thank you guys for being here. This is my last pair for this analysis. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to like, share, comment below anything you need me to talk about, and even turn on the notification bell so that you cannot miss on any update that I have for you guys.